Ready? The official opening has been concluded, so this means the final match on match day 1 can now get underway, and making their way to the center of the pitch are the home team, the Babasing Alliance Extra Labasa, and they will be up against the All Whites, the Capital City Boys Suva. The fourth match of day 1, and the number 4 stands out for many reasons, starting with the game 1 for match day 1, where Lautoka came out victorious 4-1 over Nasinu. A same scoreline for the second match, Bar 4 and Nandranga 1. The match that just completed before the official opening, Stratum Construction Fortec Rewa taking that away, edging Navua 2-1. And in front of us, the Babasing Alliance, the home team, Extra Labasa up against Suva. And this is the second match in Pool A. And to round up the day, in terms of the starting 11 for the two teams, for Labasa, Chitoko Vuleva will start in goal. Iwane Matanesinga, watch out for him, and the fancy hairstyle to go with it. Jared Avok, the Nivanuatuan international. Chone Lalangovesi, Elisa Vulimaina Vuso, Jovesa Unge also gets a break in the starting 11 for Labasa. Ashnil Kumar Raju together with Akemi Ralulu, their captain for the night. Rex Naime, Leki Mangonerau, and Joseph Joe. And how wonderful that we have the three of them, the trio from PNG Zekari United, rounding up the starting 11 for the Babasing Alliance. For Suva, Jason Rokovudake is in goal. Mitieli Naiviro, Inoke Turanga Lailai, Ramyoro Takieta, your captain for the night. Davi Randringai Malakai Lavedaki, the former Nandranga man. Abhishek Deo, Siotame Kumbu, Giri Kumbu, Jason Dow, and Kesley Joseph, the Vanuatuan international, round up the starting 11 for Suva. The teams will pose for a quick photograph, for a quick picture before they go to the center circle area. Suva they are already with the Babasing Alliance, quickly taking the team photo before they head over to the center circle and take their positions. Balls will be kicked into the stands for the spectators to have something as a souvenir for the night. As the referee Tori Kandelai talks to the two captains, we welcome Nadim Mohammed to the broadcast.
What a match, what a way to finish match day 1 here. And you can only get these two teams, Labasa and Suva. Their rivalry is very much going to be rife on your screens from here at Subrail Park, as it's an electrifying atmosphere around here at Subrail Park, Riten.
Definitely electrifying. The fans out in numbers once again, and this is reminiscent of the tournament that was played here last year. So every time that the Fiji football tournaments, the trio, one of the three tournaments for the year, comes to Subrail Park, comes to Labasa, the fans do make sure that they show up, they turn out in numbers to support not just the Babasing Alliance, as we have seen throughout the course of the broadcast today, fans for all the 8 teams that are playing in the Big Fiji Fest 2026. In a hurdle, right on the center circle mark is Suva. Labasa taking a different approach. The weight of the home support on their shoulders in this match.
Suva is missing Aquila Matei Suva here tonight, as he is held up with his classes at the Fiji Police Force Academy, and will surely be with the team from tomorrow. But then they have that man there, Jason Rokovudake, the former Tailevu Natasiri goalkeeper, that will be in charge of the Suva goal.
So the two Jasons from Tailevu Natasiri making their appearance for Suva this evening. Jason Rokovudake in goal, and Jason Dow. Jason Dow, in fact, was the extra senior league player of the season for last year. Crossing over to Suva. We'll talk a bit more about Jared Evok, the Vanuatu international, Rex Naime and Joseph Joe, the two PNG internationals in the Labasa team, as we set the ball rolling. Kickoff already, and the first half is underway. A resident of the Mele village in Efate Island, Vanuatu, has already had a taste of Fijian football and scored 2 goals for Labasa in their 5-2 victory over Navua in the extra Premier League that was played here earlier in the year. And that's Jared Avok. He's in jersey number 5 with the fancy blonde hairstyle of his. And I'm sure Leki Mangonerau had a big part to play for Rex Naime and Joseph Joe of Hekari United to feature for Labasa at this year's Fiji Fair.
Yeah, it goes back to those yesteryears between Labasa and Hekari United. They have been exchanging players, and this is no surprise that the Hekari influence is here in Labasa again. Michele Naiviro, the former bar rep, is playing there, number 3. He has come on your screen just now. The former bar and Nanronga rep now playing for the Suva team as well.
And then on the other side is Elisa Vulimaina Vuso for Labasa. So a couple of former bar reps.
The return of Elisa
The return of Elisa Vulimaina Vuso to Labasa. Ball has already gone out of the field of play as indicated by the assistant referee. And running for that in jersey 17, Siotame Kumbu. In fact, they've awarded a free kick to Labasa. Lekima Ngonerau underneath it.
Surely it's going to be a busy night for Tori Kandelai with the expectations, the intensity that is expected out of these two teams, Suva and Labasa.
Not just the hopes of those that are in and around Labasa, but the hopes of Vanuatu, and if I may, hopes of the football fans, the football fanatics from around the Northern Division, riding high with Labasa. They did well at last year's Battle of the Giants soccer tournament when we were here the last time around. They took it out, in fact, Labasa, in some fashion. Looking for the through ball. Oh, this is a good one for Cashley Joseph to chase, or first bit of action for the Vanuatuan international. Headed away by the Labasa defense. Falls kindly for Dave. He's not able to control it though, and then Labasa will bring it away. Now on the chase, on the run is this man in jersey 16, Rex Naime. Exciting young attacker from Hekari United. The PNG international sends it out wide, and they're not able to control it. Is looked like Chone Lalanga Vesi from here. Jared Avok. The clearance will come from Geiri Kumbu. Underneath it, Lekim Gonerau, and then he heads it out of play. Was trying to look for his defensive partner on the left of Chone Lalanga Vesi in jersey number 6.
He's there on the halfway mark, not on the screen yet. They are finally trying to defend Chone Lalanga Vesi. He played an instrumental match in the National League, the Extra Premier League, the couple of matches that he has been given the game time by Master Alvin, and has been very, very impressive in defense and attack to Chone Lalanga Vesi.
Already fancy footworks from Cashley Joseph, trying to set it up in midfield, and they were on it on the right flank, but bringing it away, Lalanga Vesi. Now, Jared Avok, number 5 on number 5, his opposite number, the Suva captain, Ramiro Takiata. He has the better of the two. Comes away with it. Siotama Kumbu, he's not able to control though. It will still remain with the Suva. Malakai Lavedake. What an exciting player Malakai Lavedake is. And if you give him an inch of space in front of the goal mouth, anywhere in the 18, he knows how to strike. He's got some venom to go with it. We've seen him do that so many times for Nandronga.
The two brothers there of Siotame Kumbu and Malakai Lave, Dhaki and Rio, originally from Yasawa, coming out of the Matawalu village between Ba and Lautoka and Nyan Suva.
Headed away by the Labasa defense, but it falls. The referee will bring them back for a free kick. Matanesinga. Vulimaina Vuso Ashnil. Not able to keep it. Rex Naime. Now playing with fire at the back. Rex gets a chance at goal, and then he comes with a powerful drive. Jason Rokovudake diving to his left, but not needed. The direction not there from Rex Naime.
If only had the awareness, there was support from infield. Gerard Avok was very much shouting and screaming, wait and watch infield as that cross went away. Just there he is in number 5 coming in the picture that time, Gerard Avok. If only that pass was made or squared in for him to slot it home, probably a 1v1 situation with the goalkeeper.
Rex Naime would say that he was already in on goal and the angle closing on him. But in situations like that, you do square that in. Jarek Evok was in. He had made space for himself.
Great start to the final match for
definitely
match
a
high
octane match this is.
And it is the two sides, they know the players, they have weighed options and what all to look at as far as the aspects of the football match is concerned. And surely the two coaches will keep that on their mind as the minutes unfold here.
Stokovulava only in as far as the Suva midfielder, so they bring it in. And then what an excellent strike from Siotame Kumbu. And you watch how he controlled that on his chest before bringing it down and coming away with a powerful drive that shaves off the top of the crossbar. Once again, 17 on 17. Siotame Kumbu over Lekimangone Rao, and on the volley, Chitoko Vulava climbing high, only to watch that hit the crossbar and go away. What a chance for Suva.
Siotame Kumbu very much lifting his performance and showing what he possesses at the time, showing us the days, the peak days that he started off his football around Labasa and the other teams. And here, playing for Suva against Labasa, that was one of the best of the shots that we have seen in the 4 matches so far.
Nice control from Siotame Kumbu as we get a view of the Labasa coach. Alvin Chand on the screens was facing away from the cameras though. Ashnil Raju, Torikan Delai calls it a foul on one of the Suva players. So Dave Randringai, will he be the one to take it or will he leave it behind for Mitsieli?
Earlier in the week in the news media, it was highlighted that Master Alvin Chan is the only coach that will be in this tournament who has won the Fiji Fec title. None of them with the other teams have won it.
So one for Master Alvin Chan to try and add to his list of accolades, but for the others to try and break the drought in as far as the Fiji Fec crown is concerned. The big Fiji Fec 2026 coming to you on my TV with the kind compliments of Extra Supermarket. Welcome to the Extra Experience, Glamada Investments, exclusive distributors of Lanier's products in Fiji, Avnil's Multi-Electronics, the phone specialist, Powervolt Services Limited, your trusted electrical solution providers, IXL Financial Solutions, Tailored Mortgage and Insurance service providers, Kiwi Homes New Zealand Limited, Kelvin Realtors, a licensed real estate agent, Fiji Traders, We Do IT, The Smart Way, Flick Hygiene, Fiji National University. For all the aspiring students, Semester 2 applications are now open. Zubair's Distributors PTE Limited, your trusted wholesale and retail partner in Fiji, as well as Stratum Construction Limited. Mitsieli with a header away. Dave Randringai, and then now pushing it forward, trying to loft it over the Labasa defenders, Ramayoru Tekiata, Malakai Lavedake, then running for it. Abhishek Deo gets bumped out of the way, and the assistant referee says the ball has already gone out the field of play. Will be a Suva throw-in. Getting closer to the 10th minute mark. The cross comes in, header away from Matanesinga, and then the attempt from Dave closer to the FMF gymnasium in Suva than anywhere near Chitoko Vulava's goal mark. Matanesinga. The header away to Rangalailai it was. Labasa, they will control it at the back. Leki Mangonerao. The quick 1-2 played, trying to bring it out. They do so. Ashnil Raju now. Matanesinga. Rex Naime was the target, and now in the midfield this is Joseph Joe, the other PNG international in the Labasa squad for this evening. Ashnil Raju away from Lavadake. Was looking for the through ball to Volimaina Vuso.
Inoki Turangalai, number 4 for Suva, has been a great defender here tonight, building up to so much of confidence. Inoki Turangalai almost reading every pass and every run that Labasa is trying to make.
Malakai. Kumbu. Foul on Malakai. So they'll bring the play back. Torika Ndalai, the referee, did try to play an advantage, but then brings them back for a free kick for that foul on Malakai Lavidake.
Just a step there in the momentum of the run, and the play was called back as there was disturbance to the pass. It was being made to the right inside from Malakai Lavidake and Rio to his elder brother of Siotame Kumbu.
Just catching him on the heels. So the free kick to be floated in from Takiate. Now he will send it in. Abhishek Deo did have his hands raised, and it will be a free kick to Labasa. Relieving one, it will be from inside the penalty box. Lekima will leave it for Chitoko. Ralulu. Matanesinga. They tried to find Rex Naime, but then the Suva defenders, this is Mitieli, happy to just watch it go out of the field of play. But then it will be a Labasa throw. Ashnil Raju, Avok. Still with Ashnil, away from Mitieli. Avok will send a cross in, looking for the run of one of the Labasa players inside the box, but he's already been called for a handball. So the first attempt at the ball that brought it down and in the path of the Labasa attacker had already touched the hands of the Labasa player in the box, but Ashnil Raju will bring it back anyway. Ashnil, now Joseph Joe. Ilyasa, Joseph again, was looking for Rex Naime to make the run, but just that quick 1-2 not working between the two PNG internationals.
Even Gerard Evok was overlapping from the left-hand side, but didn't expect that ball to be floated into that empty space in the box as Jason Rokovudake has a very, very busy night here against this Labasa lineup. But then, like I said, credit goes to both the teams, the defense shape that they have plotted. They have 4 each way, the 4 defenders for Suva, the 4 for Labasa, and how well they are complementing with their midfielders here is the important part of this game of football tonight.
Siotame Kumbu was the intended target from that free kick by Vulava, rather Roko Vudake. Now Jared Avok on it once again. The one talks combining, but then taken away, and an attempt from Malakai Lavedake, an easy one. Vulava will be happy to face attempts like that all night long. Mitieli pulls Ashnil Raju, drags him to the ground. Will be a Labasa free kick. Has been an intense start to this match.
The hands very much there on Ashnil Raju from Michele Neviro. And that's where Torikan Delay got the call from as the battle in the midfield is very much rife between the two teams.
Lalanga Vesi, the one to make the final touch. So will be a Suva throw-in. Watch the crowd behind the player where the throw-in was taken from. All the excitement at Subrel Park and going for the safety of the sidelines. In fact, would have given away a corner if not for Torikan Delai to call a free kick for Labasa. Again from inside their own box.
First quarter of the match has seen both the teams coming from their defensive line to the right side, to the left-hand side. Labasa has been trying to play it from the middle while coming to the right-hand side with Ashnil Raju and the forwards coming to the side of the play, while Suva mostly has been seen with Siotame Kumbu and Malakai Lavedak and Ryu at the center of the play that they possess so far.
Good spot from referee Torikan Delai. Abhishek Deo with the elbow. Matane Singa. He will keep it low. Rex Naime. He has support in the form of Ashnil Raju. If decides to use him, Ashnil again. He will float one into the box and then coming out quickly. Rocco Budake will make it all his and send one into the Labasa half. Siotame Kumbu once again the target for Jason. Away to Abhishek Deo. Abhishek. Elisa is the one that is keeping him well covered. So Ramiro Takieta will go for a long pass that does not connect. Dave Randrengai will control though again in midfield. Labasa. Now Jared Avok sent on the run. Ramiro Takieta, will he just shield it away? No, decides to bring it out. But then the foul, looks like Jared Avok will be punished for that push on Ramoyaru Takiate. That will be a relieving free kick for Suva.
An experienced defender of Ramiro Takiata from Rambi Island. There was the hands from Gerard Avok. The time as they went for the ball, well picked up by the referee, right in front of those silent and waiting crowd. They want to cheer, but they need something to cheer for.
Ramiro, the Suva captain. And on the sidelines, it's interesting. Some of the Suva players, you see them wearing the white vest underneath the jerseys as the shot comes in from Suva. What a save from Chitoko Volova. Diving to his right, stretching to make that save. Some of the Labasa fans at Subrel Park almost had their hearts pop out of their chests. And that's one of them, Malakai Lavedaki, was taken off the long sleeved vest that they're wearing inside. Tave still wearing it though. Other players feeling the heat already and taking it off. Turangalai heads it away. Ashnil Raju will watch it go out. And the free kick to come.
They're going back to that shot, the smacking shot from Jason Dow.
So that was Jason. And no wonder he's already received accolades as the extra senior league player of the year or player of the season for last year. Matanesinga, Avok, then just hits Michieli on its way out, so will be another Labasa throw-in. Will they play it short, or will they send this one long into the box? Decide to play it short. Jared, Ione, Matanesinga, now he sends across into the box, doesn't connect with anyone, so Joseph Joe will try and control. Abhishek Deo does well, only enough to get the ball away, but then finds another Labasa player. Lalanga Vesi it is on the left flank, comes in with a cross. Ashnil Raju, he had some space in front of him, only if he managed to get that under control. Siotame Kumbu once again, a similar way that he gets it away from Lekima Ngonerao. Jason Dow now, as he brings play back The referee will call a halt to proceedings to go and attend to the Suva men that's down at the center circle area. Almost 20 minutes played in the first half. Match has started, like we said earlier, high octane, a lot of intensity, both these two teams. For now, fighting it out tooth and nail, but we have not had any goals to show for it. The best attempts that we have seen, the first one to Siotame Kumbu, the one away from Leki Mangonerau, on the half volley, hit the crossbar on its way out, and Jason Dow just testing Chitoko Vulava, who stretched to his right to make the save.
That time, Siotame Kumbu doing the damage in the midfield before he was damaged down by the opposition players as Jason Dow was racing away from the right-hand side. What a player he is, Jason Dow, coming into this top-level competition and showing as if he was there for some years now.
Dave Ranangai, the second man, to take those long-sleeved vests off, opting for just a jersey now. So certainly feeling the heat and the humidity at Subril Park in Labasa. Ramueru, he's got the responsibilities for sending those free kicks in, especially if those are played in their own half, in Suva's own half, or at the halfway line. To Rangalailai, it will fall for the Labasa men. Now Rex Naime, Rex Joseph Joe, he switches play across to Akemi Ralulu. Akemi, will he look for a cross in the box? Turns away from the Suva defender into the box he walks, and then Jared Avok, what a chance for him. Almost looked like a miskick from Ashnil Raju on his left foot. All Jared Avok had to do was guide that inside as Ashnil Raju walked away from Michieli. And Jared Avok just not connecting because the other Suva defender in Giri Kumu was caught behind Jared. All Jared had to do was give that ball the direction. Would have been difficult for Jason Rokovudake to stop from a point-blank range, but the direction not there. Still 0-0.
Great chance, great opportunity created by Ashnil Raju. He took it from the halfway mark, kept going and dribbled past Michele Naiviro. And when he had the option of probably to finish it home or make that pass in field, he opted for Gerard Evok, knowing what Gerard is known for. And Gerard Evok could not believe his luck going for that miscue.
Now here he is once again, Gerard Evok. He sends it low on the ground. Takieta will control, knowing exactly what he was expecting from the Labasa men, so decided to hold before releasing it. Ashnil Raju has been working hard, super hard, in the almost 23 minutes that we have played in the first half. Ashnil, quick throw to Matanasinga, gets it back from him. Gasly Joseph and Mitrieli, well, they're far away from Ashnil Raju, who gets a free ride. Acres of space in front of him, sends a cross in. The header, though, not connecting well enough from this man, Josefa Unge.
Josefa Unge, the time had a great chance to note it home, but he opted to drop it down for the advancing players. No one did that time, and that's where Suva were lucky to bring it away.
Chance for Jason Dow. Jason will control. He has Kesley Joseph for support. Kesley tries to curl one in on the ground, and leaving it completely was the goalkeeper Chitoko Vulava. What a blunder. And come at the man, rather come at the hour, come at the man at the right place, at the right time. Siotame Kumbu has broken the deadlock, and in the 24th minute of play, Siotame Kumbu gets the goal to put Suva up by a goal to nil. Chitoko Vulava watches in agony. What a blunder from him.
He thought he will be able to grab it away at the time, but just a bounce of the ball. He couldn't keep it controlled while diving for it. And Siotame Kumbu, he has been trying from the opening whistle. And on the 24th minute of play, Siotame Kumbu has been rewarded as he was at the right place at the right time. We watched this great pass that came in from that man, Joseph Joe. What a penetrating pass, that channel pass that we describe it as, went through, and Labasa defense could not defend that one. And likewise, the goalkeeper did not expect that hard shot to come in his path, and he dropped it down for Siotame Kumbu to score the goal that stands at the moment here tonight with 25 minutes gone.
Absolutely loved that, didn't he? Siotame Kumbu couldn't believe his luck, in fact, when that fell in front of him. Found himself completely isolated, nobody marking him. All he had to do was slot it home, and he wasn't going to make any mistakes from that error by Chitoko Vulava. And really, Chitoko should have held that shot that had come in. Now Labasa find themselves backpedaling. And I tell you what, that strike from Siotame Kumbu and the goal to Suva has definitely brought a bit of silence at Subrail Park.
Yeah, the rivalry between these two teams, Labasa and Suva, always very much rife, and surely this doesn't give much advantage to Suva yet. They are up by a goal to nil. The psychological advantage remains, but I tell you, Labasa will be looking at ways to head back into this match before the halftime break, or otherwise at halftime Labasa will be talking at ways to please their fans, while Suva will want to take it away from the home team here tonight. Both the teams will play to the wire in this final group match for match day 1.
Certainly makes it all the more interesting. That goal from Siotame Kumbu. This is Giri Kumbu. Giri. The throw into Dave, rather to Siotame. And on the chase is Jason Dow. Leki Mangonerau nicely away from Jason. Now Lalangavesi, Gerard Avok. Do Labasa have a reply for Suva? Asnil Raju on for Joseph Joe. Joseph, he could make use of the run from Iwane Matanasinga. Does so. Iwane infield pass on the ground, and Asnil Raju with an attempt blocked by Inoke Turanga Lailai. Will be a corner kick to Labasa. So you'll see Labasa now piling the pressure on. Extra Labasa.
They have been playing on the right midfield, the right inside, where Iwane and Asnil Raju, they come into the picture. But at times, probably Elvin will talk about cutting the ball into the middle, or switching play for the advancing runners from the other side of the field too, as Suva has very much closed down this side.
The corner kick comes in, Lekima Onerau, and just underneath it, behind Giri Kumbu, Lekima sends it away to Jason Rocco Vudaki's goal. Couldn't really keep it in. Corner kicks like that, better off if they are squared back in instead of an attempt at goal, because you will find the angle too acute, and that's exactly what happened to Lekima. Remioru. Siotame climbing high and reaching it before Akemi Ralulu could. Abhishek Deo in there, and a foul on Akemi by Abhishek. You could see the shove from Abhishek from behind. So Labasa with a free kick.
The two teams closing down towards the first 30 minutes here, and we have seen great game of football, great passes, possession, and the shift from their defense and the midfield, turning it for the forwards to try and finish it home. Close misses by both the teams. Labasa more of the chances. Suva, they got it and they took their chance to score, and that's what matters into this almost first 30 minutes.
Good control from Joseph. Now Siotame Kumbu will just float one in. Some stick to the wall, some don't, and that's the letter for Siotame Kumbu. Akemi. Matanesinga, he's got Joseph in front of him. This is Kesley Joseph in jersey number 20 for Suva. Rex Naime
Again, that man, Inoke Turangalailai, he knows
Inoke.
where to be and how to read the attack that Labasa is mounting upon them. Watch number 4 for Suva.
You could call it as Inoke Turangalailai having the defense well marshaled. There he is once again.
Yeah.
But on the other side, he's also got his work cut out, contending with Rex Naime and the likes of Jared Avok in the Labasa attack. So there will definitely be a thorn for the Suva defense. For now, holding on, holding strong. Mitsieli underneath this, so it'll be a left-footed drive. The free kick to be sent in. Alvin Chand has his team needing to work a lot more harder, finding themselves down by a goal. Avok into the center circle area. He floats one over Remioro Takiata, looking for the run of Vulimaina Vuso. Then Turangalalai will come back and clear. Jared Avok, Rex Naime, he left it for Jared, but coming out quickly from the defensive line for Suva to clear. Joseph Joe, Jared Avok. So Jared, he wanted to pull it back, and Abhishek Deo did well to just push it out of the field of play, but in doing so gives away a corner kick.
Suva defense, they have mapped out their defensive strategy very well, knowing how Gerard Avok has been played at the Extra Premier League and what to expect from the new additions too.
Corner kick to come, floated in. Rokovudake, he had left it. Chance for Labasa. Abhishek Deo doing well to clear, but they still keep the pressure. Matanesinga almost. That will be controlled at the back. Sending one in again. Vulimaina Vuso underneath it. Jared Avok tries to control now. Vulimaina Vuso, he takes a dig at it. That will also be cleared. Malakai Lavedake will get it away, but only as far as Akemi. Akemi looking for his midfielder on the left flank, but Abhishek Deo coming out quickly and then committing a foul. Siotame Kumbu. Now he's barking instructions at the defense, knowing that they are going to be under a barrage of attacks from this Labasa outfit now as we get closer, edge closer to the halfway mark. That free kick to come.
Looks like Chone Lalangavesi.
Lalangavesi it will be. Chone sends one into the box, but then will that spell danger? None whatsoever. Cleared away by the Suva defense, and one of the defenders is down in the in that semicircle just outside the penalty box, and so now they will stop play. Torik and Delay to have a look at I wonder if that is Mitsieli. Yes, that is Mitsieli Naiviro. Will be a corner kick. Ashnil Raju.
This is what happened there.
Mitsieli just landing on his
Get the odd drop there.
yeah, on his right foot, so his ankle.
He started his football with Tavua Ba, played for Nandronga a couple of seasons and returned to Ba, and now here for the Suva team, Michele Naiviro, the left back specialist that he is, also plays at the right back and centre back. Michele Naiviro is looking all good to come back and continue soon.
Fell awkwardly on his left foot, but rather right foot was holding the left one. So I wonder if there was boots involved in that melee. However, we continue play with this corner kick sent in by Iwane Matanesinga, headed away. He's claiming for another corner. He will get it.
Yeah, there comes in number 3, Naiviro, back into the Suva defense now.
He will definitely add the height advantage in defense for Suva. Iwane Matanesinga looking for his targets in the Suva box. Sends the corner kick in. Giri Kumbu with a header away. Joseph Joe is switched from midfield to the left flank. Remero Takiada making amends at the back. Lalanga Vesi now. Only in as far as Giri Kumbu. And Torika Jalai will judge it as coming off a Labasa player. So final touch from the men in the red and white stripes will be a goal kick. Almost 35 played. Little over 10 minutes in regulation time to go in the first half. That 24th minute Siotami Kumbu goal is currently what separates us on the scoreboard, with Suva leading extra Labasa by a 1-0.
Jason Rokovudake has been instrumental and reliable in goal here tonight. And the question is tomorrow when Suva plays Rewa, will he remain there or Matai Suva will take up that position?
Ramayoru looks for the safety of his goalkeeper, but then the direction not there. In fact, sends it all the way to the sideline, so will be a corner kick. The fans asking for some urgency from the home team. Corner kick to come in from Ashnil Raju. Raju floats one in. Takiata is the one that will climb the highest and head it away. Lekima, or was it Joseph Joe with a right-footed attempt? Kelsey Joseph will control it. Kesley away from 3 Labasa players into the center circle. Lalanga Vesi will come away with the clearance. Avok coming out. Acrobatics from Rokovudake to get that ball away. We saw a bit of that from James Tooro in the earlier match.
He knew the situation. A bit of delay, seconds of delay, would have added to the chance created for Labasa and probably the ball into the net. And that's where Jason Rokovudake, knowing the huge responsibility being thrown in front of him, has responded very, very well on that occasion.
He needed to make that split-second decision whether to come for it or leave it for the defenders to battle with. Did well to come out and clear it, and most importantly, not foul the advancing Labasa attacker inside the box. Mitsieli, Ashnil in front of him. Mitsieli does really well to get it away, but then reading the play well, Akemi Ralulu fouls Cashley Joseph.
Not happy with the call from the referee, but the call has been made and will not be changed. So Labasa has to go back and defend, and they would not be wanting to be in this position at this time of the play with 37 minutes gone, closing down towards half-time break, and they're down to Suva by a 1-0 in front of their home fans.
Akemi Ralulu has been given the captain's armband for the night, so you might call it responsibilities on him more than any other player on the field for Labasa. Akemi. Now Rex Naime will make the run. He is a bullet, isn't he? Rex. Ashnil will not go for the switch play. Instead sends it into the box. And then in comes the shot. What an attempt it was from Joseph Joe. Too hot for Rokovudake to handle on the first occasion, but does collect it at the second time of asking.
That reflects save from that man, the former Talab United Series goalkeeper, Jason Rokovudake. The worry and the wonder in the Suva fans from this morning was whether Jason Rokovudake will be able to do what Matai Suva would have been doing. Matai Suva away due to work commitment, and Jason Rokovudake standing in and being so reliable, blocking that one, a point blank range shot, and saved it well. A sure goal for Labasa.
Well, all doubts cleared. Rokovudake so far has done brilliantly in between the wood sticks for Suva. Excellent save from that powerful drive from the edge of the Suva box by Joseph Joe. This will be a long throw into the box. Ashnil Raju, Iwane Matanesinga with a header. Ramiro Takiata header away. Michieli Naiviro rather will nod it on, only to see this man overrun it. Akemi Ralulu walking overtime in defense for Labasa. I tell you what, under all the pressure to play against the home team in the final match of day one, Suva have done well to soak up all that pressure, score a goal of their own, and to hold to the lead. And this will most likely be a card for time wasting.
Yeah, for wasting time when they already indicated to take the throw. And remember, you have to take it within the seconds. The rules rolling in at the World Cup. The rules implemented here at Big Fiji Fact. You cannot be wasting time. The winning team especially cannot be wasting time.
So a lot to watch and learn from the FIFA World Cup that is also currently underway. And I'm sure for the football fans, the FIFA World Cup is where the action is. Great matches, excitement, and an atmosphere that feels like one endless celebration. Then of course, there is the Fiji Fact, a tournament that cannot be compared to, well, the football's biggest stage, but definitely has a loyal following in the country.
Ashnil Raju got the drop here, the challenge, and probably the boot on his boot. There it is, and falling down, Michele Naiviro.
He has to be really careful, Michieli. He's already on a yellow card for time wasting, and the last thing you want is to be flashed a second yellow for a silly, cynical foul on a player that's already down on the pitch.
Suva may be looking at options at the halftime break, or probably into the second half, or may counsel him and talk to him about his situation of already having a yellow card to his name, and the role and the level of expectation that will be around him into the second half of the match, as the intensity will be high, and Labasa, with the backing of the home fans here, will be coming out firing for the final 45 minutes. They would not want to let it go out of them from here at their own venue, the Subrel Park, the home of the Big Fiji Fact 2026.
So, Iwane Matanesinga will be the one that is tasked with sending this free kick into the Suva box. Only that one-man wall of Kesley Joseph in front of him. Jason Rocco Vodake barking instructions inside the box, and coming out quickly are the Suva defenders. They will kick it away. Jason Dow, he sends one over the Suva defense. The header from Ralulu only as far as Kesley Joseph, and coming back doing the hard yards in defense, Joseph Joe. That was a good read from him. Pulava with an underarm throw to Lalanga Vesi. Now Vulimai Navuso, only to see that go away. Rex Naime, he has switched to the left flank. The nippy Rex. Malakai, the throw-in comes in. Jason Dow will chase. Leki Mangonerau is at the back to cover. I almost thought he was going to let it run out of the field of play, but decided to play it on. And now they find themselves under pressure. Malakai, though, that was a hospital pass from Malakai. Jared Avok, Ashnil Raju. Iwane Matanasinga in support. If he will decide to use him, decides to go for the overlapping Jared Avok. Covering well at the back is once again Inoke Turanga Lailai. So we've seen that happen.
We have been praising this man on your screen there. Number 4, Inoke Turanga Lailai. And he knew how to defend against Gerard Avok on that occasion, just ensuring no space, no possession, and they get possession, Suva, with this goal kick closing down to the 45th minute mark.
Ramuyoru Takiyata, captain, sends it high and over the Suva defense. Oh, look at that brilliant run from Kesley Joseph. Kesley And yes, that's definitely one that will be called against Labasa. Iwane Matanasinga fouling Kesley. Just had his foot out. If you watch, just couldn't time
Bit
his
of,
tackle.
yeah, there was the contact coming in from the yellow boot, the highlighted boot on this man here of Kesley Joseph.
So the man with the yellow highlighted boots gets a yellow card.
Yeah, it does. As number 20, Kesley Joseph, what a player he is. The pace and the prowess to dribble around the defense as they lead by a goal to nil is always an advantage and wonderful to watch for any coach for that matter. And he keeps on doing that whenever he has ball around him.
3 minutes of added time shown. Suva have the chance to double their lead in the time that remains in the first half. Of course, we are in borrowed time now. The regulation 45 minutes over. Torik and Delay will be in charge from here on. 4-man wall in front of Remuyoru Takieta. He goes direct and up and away over the wall, over all the players that are lined up in the box. So not making any use of that free kick and the set piece opportunity. Lapse of concentration on the left flank for Labasa as well. Lalanga Vesi lets it run out. Will be a Suva throw-in. Abhishek Deo, but the header away from Lalanga Vesi. Ilaisa Vulimaina Vuso. He sends one high. Underneath it is Malakai Lavedake. Dave. Mitsieli. Away from Jared Avok. Dave once again. Well, covered by Ilaisa. So Ashnil Raju will run away with it. A push from behind by Malakai. But they will continue the advantage to Labasa. And now the flag is up from the assistant referee. So Ashnil does well to attract the foul from Malakai Lavedake. And a set piece opportunity of their own, perhaps to finish off the first half.
Yeah, Labasa still going for the same shift to the right hand side and continue playing with Asnil Raju and Iwan Matanisinga and not turning that infield steps from the right hand side for the midfielders to probably penetrate. So far, Suva reading that one very well.
Iwane. He will send the free kick in. Dave underneath it. Iwane tries to send one back into the box and then no direction in that whatsoever. Poor from Iwane. Could have still kept the pressure on. Now Jason Rokovudake and Ramayoro Takiata will take all the time in the world to come away with that goal kick.
Will we see a change in the scoreline, or will the Suva fans celebrate at halftime and Labasa fans ponder what is coming into the second half? 1-0 Suva against Labasa, dying seconds of the first half.
Instructions from the Suva bench for Ramayoro to send that into the Labasa half. So that's where they want to be playing, close to the half-time mark. Lavedake foul. Rather, this is David. Perhaps this will be the final bit of action as we edge closer to the 48th minute mark. 3 minutes of added time also played. Torik and Delay gives the signal that one-man wall in front of Mitsieli. Ashnil Raju it is. Mitsieli sends the free kick in, hits Ashnil on its way, so Joseph Joe controls and nothing comes out of the set piece move. Torik and Delay will point to the center spot. It's half-time in game number 4 for match day 1 of the big Fiji Fest at Supreme Park in Labasa. It's that Siotame Kumbu strike that is the divider, that is the separation for the two teams at the halfway mark. Extra Supermarket Labasa trail Suva by a goal to nil. Lions Extra Supermarket Labasa currently trailing at the hands of Suva by a goal to nil. That goal coming to Siotama Kumbu in the 24th minute of play. In fact, found himself way too lucky in the Labasa 6-yard with Chitoko Volava spilling the beans and taking full advantage of that, nodding it home, Siotame to give Suva the lead. So at the halftime mark, it will be Labasa to break open first in terms of the substitution. So they will pull out their Hekari United and PNG international Joseph Joe, and going into the field of play is Melvin Money.
Yeah, so interesting change there. They have decided to get Joseph Joe to the bench and Melvin Money down into the field for the remaining 45 minutes.
Straight away, Rex Naime! Oh, what a wonderful strike from Rex. Hits the woodworks and then comes away. Oh, what a chance gone begging. That would have been an excellent goal. Absolute cracker from Rex Naime, away from Giri Kumbu, and floated one in. Hit the woodworks.
Surely no one would have met that one except the post. If it was not the post, that one would have been 1-1. And that is the only moment so far into this match that has brought the crowd to their feet. And they wanted to dance and celebrate, but the post cancelled their moment.
And so cannot be sleeping at the switch. Suva in defense. Have to watch out for the attacking prowess. We talked about the exciting young centre forward for Labasa in the likes of Rex Naime, who was joined from Hekari United, and he showed a flash of brilliance, didn't he? Individual brilliance that run to collect the ball in the first place and then away from Giri Kumbu before firing a finesse attempt, a curler at the Labasa, at the Suva goal mouth rather. And the only thing to have come in the way was the woodworks to prevent that ball from going in. So a Suva corner kick. Turanga Lailai will meet it, only for him to see it go out of the field of play away to Chitoko Volava's left. A quick goal kick it will be. Lalangavesi was looking for Rex Naime once again, but Suva will bring it back. Giri Kumbu hits Lekima Ngonera on its way out for a throw-in. We've seen a couple of brilliant goals scored on the first day of the 2026 Big Fiji Effect. That goal to Siotame Kumbu, rather the goal that was scored in the earlier match from Rewa. The one from Kavaya Rawanga. And then earlier on, a couple of good goals in the Lautoka Nasinu and Ba Nandronga match as well. And what a goal this one would have been.
It was indeed turning out to be a screamer. If not for that post, as Jason Rokovudake was late in diving for it. It came from an angle. It came over the would-be defenders. And that's where he almost got into that position of missing it altogether. Very, very close it was from Rex Naime. Would have been one of the best ones for the first day here in this Big Fiji Effect 2026. The attention turns to match day 2 tomorrow. Remember, when at midday, Nasinu and Nandronga, they will play.
Rex Naime on it once again. Rex. It's so Jason Rokovudake in two minds, almost wanting to break the line and come off. And he decided to put one above him, lobbing it at goal, only to watch it hit the top of the net and not land inside.
He surely has something up on his mind. He has seen something from this angle, and that's where the double misses from Rex Naime, getting the crowd on their feet, about to celebrate, and he is on the verge. He is on a mission from this left-hand side. Rex Naime, keep expecting more from number 16, Rex Naime. There he is at the bottom of your screen.
Multiple ways to get a finisher if you really want it, and that's exactly what Rex Naime is showing us. with a little over 4 minutes played in the second half. We've already seen him on the run, dribbling away and firing a shot, dialing one from inside the box, hitting the woodworks, and this time that second attempt trying to float it over. Rocco Vudake hitting the top of the net. Maybe will we be able to call it third time's the charm? At the third time of asking, let's see when Rex Naime is on the charge once again. For now, Lalanga Vesi with the throw-in. Ilesa Vulimaina Vuso Abhishek Deo with the clearance. Jason Dao having to chase. Akemi Ralulu. Siotame Kumbu claiming for a foot that was raised too high. The header away from Turanga Lai, and then underneath it Ashnil Raju, creating a whole host of problems for the Suva defense. The only thing that has not happened for the men in the red and white stripes is a goal to their name. They're trailing by a goal to nil. First bit of action from the new man, Melvin Money. Lalanga Vesi. Still Chone. In comes the left-footed cross. Giri Evok will, rather not Giri Evok, Jared Evok. He will leave it for Ashnil Raju. The shot blocked. Matanesinga. Cashley Joseph with a block, so prevents the cross from coming in, but sends the ball outside. Quick throw from Matanesinga. Sereni Labasa have come into the second half, the hungrier of the two sides. An excellent save from Rocco Vudake, climbing high to make it all his.
Jason Rocco Vudake has lived up to the expectations and the calls of the Suva officials and his teammates and the fans so far into the 51st and a half minutes of this match. Will he be able to do that right till the end?
Melvin Money almost thought of lining one up, and he eventually does so.
The vibes around the stadium at halftime mark was Abi Banai, Labasa Banai, Dui Gol Banai. Those were the words being heard. The confident level was there, and that is very much what is this Labasa team trying to give back to their fans who have turned up here in numbers, and also those of you watching out there on My TV pay-per-view live streaming. This Labasa team surely wants to finish with some points too. So far, the three matches, it had a winner. The fourth one, will it do the same or will it be different?
Our coverage coming to you with the compliments of Extra Supermarket. Welcome to the Extra Experience. Glemada Investments, the exclusive distributors of Lenius products in Fiji. Avnil's Multi-Electronics, the phone specialist. Power Vault Services Limited, your trusted electrical solution providers. IXL Financial Solutions, tailored mortgage and insurance solutions providers. Kiwi Homes New Zealand Limited. Kelvin Realtors Limited, licensed real estate agent. Fiji Traders, We Do IT the Smart Way. Flick Hygiene. Fiji National University Semester 2 applications now open for aspiring students. Zubair's Distributors PDE Limited, your trusted wholesale and retail partner in Fiji, as well as Stratum Construction Limited. Labasa piling the pressure on. Extra Labasa. We're also running a competition for the fans that are tuning in from around Fiji. You have a chance to win yourself a Lenius earbud, courtesy of Glemada Investments. All you have to do is tell us where you're watching from and send us a selfie or picture from wherever you're enjoying the coverage from, and you go into the draw to win yourself a cool prize courtesy of Glemada Investments. So Suva make a change. They have taken out Michieli Naiviro, who's also on a yellow card, and Samuela Dundru has gone into the field of play. The corner kick comes in, only to be headed away by the tall timber, Lavedake. Back on the corner, rather the throw-in, Iwane Matanesinga it was. Akemi Ralulu. Lekima Ngonirao thought about it for a second, and then he will leave it for Rex Naime. Not so lucky even at the third time of asking. Did take a deflection on its way out. So will be another corner kick. Pressure mounting on Suva. This will be a test of the strength for Suva defense. Do they hold on or do they crumble under pressure? Iwane Matanesinga sends it in. The header away from Turanga Lailai.
Rex Naime gaining confidence with every ball situation. 3 shots so far in less than 10 minutes. How many more will he take?
The corner kick comes in. Jason Rokovundake climbs high. Now, Kesley Joseph, Jared Avok. Rather, it's the man that's hot on his heels for now, Rex Naime. Foul from behind, so Suva will want to definitely calm things down. No, they played quickly. Takieta. Now, Davi Randringai over the Suva defense. Samuela Dundru. Rather, this is Turanga Lailai that has in fact gone all the way. No, Samuela Dundru, Jesse 14 and 4. Easy to confuse.
Yeah, they have pulled out Naiviro, Michele Naiviro. And they have Malakai Lavedak and Ryu that has gone to the left back's position. No, it is Gary Kumbu that is at the left back. So some more positional changes there for this Suva team. As Navitesh Kumar is, no, it is in number 13 for them. Abhishek Deo that has dropped down in defense too.
Asnil Raju, now Jared Avok, and then coming quickly covering the angle as well as the space in front of Jared Avok.
We spoke about Suva defense. They are mapped up very well. They are structured in that 4, and then the 5th defender comes in from the midfield, the central midfield for the Suva team, and that's where they get the numbers to shut down every Labasa onslaught against them so far.
A lot has been thrown at Inoke Turanga Lailai. He is too tall for everything that has come at him so far. The corner kick from Matanesinga, the header away from Kumbu. Wulimaina Vuso will leave it for Asnil Raju. He's the long throw specialist, so we might see this one go straight into the box. It does so. Asnil, Suva defenders in front of the Labasa players though. Iwane. He's got Jared Avok for support if he decides to use him. No, wants to come away with a cross on the ground. It is Dave Randringai will control. Lekima. That was excellently done so. But then Lekima now loses possession. Need to come back in defense. Labasa. Samuela Dundru almost set on the run by Kesley Joseph. Now he is. Samuela decides to go for one from outside the box. He dialed the ringer. Block from Chone Lalangavesi will be a Suva throw. So the match in the second half with almost 58 minutes played seesawing from one end to the other. We've seen corner kicks, a barrage of corner kicks in fact for Labasa before this, and now Suva high on their heels, high on attack, a corner kick of their own.
So the first hour, completing here. And we have seen Labasa very much right on the face of the Suva team into the second half. And now they are back facing this corner kick from the Suva team. The scoreline is very close.
Dave floats the corner kick in, and Vulava making sure he didn't give any chance for the Suva attackers to get something out of it. Naime. If he is able to keep that in the field of play, he did so. Ramiro using all his experience to shield that ball away from Naime. Dave, Chone Lalangavesi and him. This is quite the tussle to see. Lekima. Kesley Joseph almost read that and got it away from Asnil Raju. Lavedake. Did appear that he used his elbows to foul Asnil Raju, not Lavedake, and I can see why it's so easy to confuse the two. Lavedake and Giri Kumbu, very similar in stature. Not much in there.
Just the boot in the way.
Turangalai, rather, Iwane Matanasinga floats it in. The goalkeeper has taken a fall. Will the referee stop the proceedings? Yes, she will. Rokovudakian needs attention.
Suva fans will be closely watching him here and his movements. Great delivery it was, and he came in throwing himself for that ball of Siotame Kumbu. Otherwise Kumbu with the height would have done the damage there. So a great block, and that got him down. Not a good sign. That's where the pain is, and he is in a lot of pain and agony for now. But for sure, the great goalkeeper that he has proven to be in this 1 hour will try to be in the remaining 30. But at the moment, the sight on his face, the expressions are quite concerning from Suva's perspective. Labasa, nevertheless, the 15 minutes that they have played in the second half has been much, much better than what they did into the first 45.
There was a nasty fall that Rokovudaki took. He landed straight on his hips, and that's what he's been holding ever since he's been down on the field of play. The Fiji FA medics making sure that they're taking good care of Jason. That would definitely have the Suva fans worried. He's had a grand game so far, Rokovudake. And with Aquila Matai Suva out of the picture for tonight.
They have Muhammad Tariq Khan, the man from Senganga, that is in on the Suva bench as the reserve goalkeeper. The expressions, the gestures, the communication, all there coming from the bench. They would not want to lose him, Jason Rokovudake, at this hour of the match. They have another half an hour to complete, and Jason Rokovudake is a great contributor of the result that stands for them. The concerning eyes, they're all concerned about the situation. They know the reality. They know the importance of Jason Rokovudake in the scoreline that stands at the moment in their advantage, and they will be happy and relieved that Jason is up on his feet and breathing there heavily before he settles for the remaining minutes of this match.
Honorable MP Joseph Nityanand on the bench for Suva. You got a sight of him earlier on. Maybe one of the technical advisors for the Big Fiji Effect. He's been involved in the game of soccer for a very, very long time. Usually you'd see him with a man in yellow from Nandronga, the Stallions, but this time around on the bench for Suva. Lekima Ngonerau keeping the pressure on, but then
Yeah,
at all
Honorable,
from the
Joseph
crowd.
Nan. He coached Nandronga and Nandi as well. And here we just saw him on the bench as a technical advisor for the capital city side.
They're all from the crowd. Very telling of the attempt from Lekima Ngonerau. We have seen him deliver from those sort of range. Well, from those sort of ranges. But this time around, just not managing to keep it low and send it in the way that he would have wanted to. Inoke Turangalai. How many times we have taken this name in this match already. He's been definitely one of those stalwarts in the Suva defense with 63, almost 64 minutes played in this fourth match of the day. First day of the Big Fiji Fest 2026. We are coming to you live from Subrail Park in Labasa. Matanasinga. Jared Avok, he's not able to control, so they floated over the Labasa defense only to catch still trying to figure out. That was Jason Dow who was caught offside. Probably a situation of being in an offside position and going back on to receive the ball. 2 changes lined up for extra Labasa.
That man in number 13, Navitesh Kumar, has been one of those impressive outings for Labasa in the Extra Premier League. And then just beside him, we saw in number 9, Franz Tarongo. He has been scoring goals after goals from Bar last season, and here has done the same for Labasa. Will he be able to score here tonight, as Navitesh Kumar has been known to be the goal assist player, or score at times too, and Franz Tarongo has been one of those highest goal scorers around. So Labasa needs goals here, or a goal at least, to get a point out of this one with the remaining 25 minutes to go.
Now, Rex Naime just could not keep it at his feet. Ramiro Takieta. If you're a Suva fan, that was excellently done from Ramiro. Quick triangular pass between these 3. Talangavesi, Melvin Mani and Rex Naime. Melvin sends one in. And Suva defenders happy to just watch that go out of the field of play. And while they are making the substitution, Franz Datarongo will go in, as well as Navitesh Kumar, and he's replacing Jovesa Unge, who's had a quiet game. And Elisa Volimaina Vuso will be replaced by Datarongo. One of the things I saw and appreciate from the Fiji FA medics, they had a look at Jason Rokovudake. They treated him before allowing him to continue play. They took the initiative to come and talk to the Suva bench to make sure that Jason is fully okay as the match continues. I'm sure he will be feeling that niggling injury to his hip. Took a nasty fall earlier on in this second half.
That's where it will be interesting to see whether he is retained for the match tomorrow when they play, the Suva team plays against Rewa, or Aquila Mate Suva flies in to take the position of goalkeeping tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow 4 matches, remember, midday Nasinu Nandronga Group B, and 2 p.m. Group A will be Rewa Suva, then 4 p.m. Ba Lotoka, the Group B match, and 6 p.m. will be the last one for match day 2 when Navua takes on Labasa FC.
Samuel Adundru unable to keep the ball under control. So Ioane Matanasinga will clear. Only for Inoke to clear the way. Jason, first bit of mistake from him, almost let it go. And that would have been a similar goal that was scored in the first half from Siotame Kumbu when Chitoko Volava spilled it. But Jason made sure on the second time of asking, he made that ball all his. And as he walks back to the goal line, we see that he is still favoring the hip. And that could be a factor. The pain, the injury that he is carrying. Now, Jared Avok, a left-footed attempt that just floats straight into the hands of Jason.
That's how much it means for him, the way he embraced the ball and got down to the ground to get a feel of it and try and release some pressure that is mounting on his defense.
Now, the new man that has just gone in, Franz Datarongo, with a stint in Ba. Played for Draketi Elia. Now in the red and white stripes, Melvin Mani. He has Naime for support. Rex calling for it. Jared Avok on the left foot again. And a similar result to the earlier one.
Looking at Jason Rokovudake, how comfortable will he be on those high balls with the hip bothering him now? And that's where Labasa probably will be trying to put more trouble and bother him with those high shots, as he will be required to throw his body up. And is he really competent for that, given the injury? As you can see him there, posing down and then up, and very much trying to survive this one.
Hands on the knees for Jason. And on the sidelines, Coach Alvin Chen for the Baba Singh Alliance having a quick look at the watch, knowing that as the seconds and minutes tick away, Baba Singh Alliance will have to work all the more harder. And it is not a penalty. It is not a penalty. The fans thought that it will be a penalty call. Jason Rokavudake coming out. He got the touch to the ball first, so I'm not sure whether that would have been called a penalty.
Look at Jason Rokavudake. Now let's watch this one closely here. The stride and sprawling, that one hand tap, and yeah, surely Jason Rokavudake was first to the ball. He got it out, and then the contact came in. So Jason Rokavudake, the benefit of being the goalkeeper, tapping it away, and also the offside flag was up before that too. So nothing against Suva as far as that call is concerned.
Ashnil Raju, I felt a bit of theatrics, Hollywood from him. It was the trailing foot into Jason and not Jason into Ashnil Raju. But nonetheless, does not matter, does not have any bearing on this match, as the offside free kick was awarded to Suva.
Physical battle at times. Siotame Kumbu very much involved in that too. He has shown more of a man of the match performance too, Siotame Kumbu, so far.
Chone Lalangavesi only in as far as Siotame. Melvin Mani, he tried to get one away, but Suva with the clearance. Ashnil Raju is underneath it, but Ramiro Takieta will come to head it away. Giri Kumbu, he's got 3 Labasa players around him. What will Giri do here? Clears it away, nicely does so. Jason Dow was underneath it, only if he could bring it under control. Iwane Matanasinga, Gerard Avok. Avok now. And on the far flank, just not able to control it. The new man that has gone in for Labasa, Navitesh Kumar. Throw into Kam. Another long one into the box, mistimed by everybody that was climbing high for it. Avok. That hit the face of Ramiro Takieta on its way out. Iwane Matanasinga had sent one in. So a change for Suva.
Interesting one indeed. Malakailave, Lakendriu being pulled out, and Muhammad Naisel, a midfielder, is going in. I thought Malakailave, Lakendriu was all over the park and mostly in defense too. Now the honors is on this man, number 6 of Muhammad Naisel, a natural midfielder, to be a part of the defense work for Suva.
Navitesh Kumar with the responsibility to send this corner kick in. On his right foot, Navitesh floats one in. Jason comes out to punch that away. And then the clearance. Kumbu it was. Jason Dow rather. Lalangavesi to come away with this throw in. Ashnil Raju is the target. Abhishek Deo closely guarding him. Ashnil does well to get away from Abhishek, but then Siatame Kumbu comes to help out in defense. Melvin Mani. Ramuyaru away from Avok. 73.5 played in this match. Dave Randringai playing with fire in defense. Away. Foul on Jason Dow.
Great work that time.
Rao.
Dave, what he did in defense, in fact, with a lead of 1-0 and less than 20 minutes left, and yet he decided to keep it there and holding it on for some time, as this is another battle that is expected from a match of this nature when Suva and Labasa they battle. But then credit goes to Dave for the great defensive work.
Yeah, pulling it out of fire for Suva. Ramiro with a free kick. That Chone Langavesi foul on Jason Dow. In comes the throw. Now racing away again. This is the new man that has just gone in, Datarongo. Jared Avok. Melvin Money. And Navitesh Kumar is not able to keep it into the field of play. Fans not appreciating that. Distasteful to them. This is the time when you switch to gear number 5. And Navitesh, that mistimed block or tried to control the ball, not helping. Samuel Adundru brings it down now. Kesley Joseph. He knows that his other man of Jason Dow was in an offside position, so I don't know why he pushed that ball for the run from Jason Dow. Siotame Kumbu was on the run, but Labasa bring it away. Now Lalanga Messi, Rex Naime. In front of him was Ramiro Takieta, but then having it well covered in defense, sending it up and over Giri Kumbu. He needed to do that. There was a Labasa attacker behind him.
No other option for him as we watch the replay here. That was a great cross, a tricky one. If he attended to the right inside, then surely Navitesh was coming in from that right inside or for Labasa, France Datarongo.
Yeah.
And that's where he had to put it out.
France Datarongo it was, so needed to do that. No other option but to give away this corner kick floated in by Matana Singa. The header away from Turangalailai. Drops for Ashnil Raju, who has come all the way back in defense. Falls kindly now. Jared Avok. He had was on the prowl, had the chance, but then the assistant referee's flag has gone up.
He wouldn't be a friend of the Labasa fans tonight, the assistant referee and his flag, as it has gone up on two crucial chances and opportunities.
That would have been on the initial, the high ball that was played into the box. So the first man to control it, France Datarongo. Now Lalanga Vesi with a header away. Davi Randringai comes out in front of Jared Avok, but then Torikan Delai thinks that was a foul on Jared, so Labasa will restart things with a free kick. Extra Labasa. Lekima. Mohamed Naizal, he is not able to keep that under control, so Labasa, now they play to France Datarongo. Once again, France. Lekima Ngonerao comes out to help, and France will then bring a Suva player down. You saw him pull
there was the
Kesley
earlier
Joseph,
foul.
but it was the earlier foul that has been given in favor of the Babasing Alliance. Iwane Matanesinga. He will send this free kick into the box. It comes. Siotame Kumbu. He mistimed his header, but Melvin Money right behind him. Not able to keep that under control. All he needed to do was give that some direction.
It was just the body gesture, the body positioning that he couldn't get right into the frame. The height was there with him. Probably could have noted it down by turning around, but he couldn't do that. The pressure to score took its toll there, just around 12 minutes away from the conclusion of match day 1 and match number 4.
Rex Naime away from Abhishek Deo. Rex, he has rather not Lekima. Ramiro Takieta in front of him. Melvin Money pushes it to Jared Avok. Avok to Matanasinga, and he will let one fly. And fly it does. Takes off from the Wangili airport up and over the crossbar. And outside the field of play it will go. Some movement on the Suva bench. And also Labasa. So both teams looking to make a change. This coverage on My TV is coming to you with the kind compliments of Extra Supermarket. Welcome to the Extra Experience. Glemada Investments, Avnil's Multi Electronics, Powervault Services Limited, We'll come back to that as Jason Dow hustling away in the Labasa box. That is cleared, but only as far as Siotama Kumbo, and who has a go. And this one, the Suva fans will rather forget. IXL Financial Solutions, tailored mortgage and insurance solution providers, Kiwi Homes New Zealand Limited, Kelvin Realtors Limited, Fiji Traders, We Do IT the Smart Way, Flick Hygiene, Fiji National University, Semester 2 applications now open, Zubair's Distributed Limited, and Stratum Construction Limited. Lekima. No Suva player interested, so Lekima will float one. Again, the target is Rex Naime. On it, Lalangavesi. Now Rex on it. Abhishek Deo coming out quickly. Put it away before Rex Naime could get to it. And now the changes will ring in. Suva up first. They're pulling out Kesley Joseph, who's been a bit quieter in the second half than he was in the first. And going in place of him is Faisal Ali. Tenwanga has gone in. Jersey number 19 for Labasa. They're also pulling out Navitesh Kumar, who had in fact just gone on in the second half, but he's seems like he's pulled a is it a hammy or he's holding his quads? Navitesh. And he is replaced by Ryan David in jersey 18. Johnny Lalangavesi asked to move a bit back and take the throw in from where the assistant referee thinks the ball had actually gone out the field of play. Jared Avok. Now Leki Mangonerao thought about lining one up on his right foot, then leaves it for the new man that has just gone in. Ryan David, it is. Now Suva. Nizel. Mohammad Nizel, his pass only as far as Lekima Ngonera. Now Denwanga brings it down nicely, heads it for Jared Avok. Chone Lalangavesi, he will float one into the box. Where are the target for Labasa inside the penalty area? Chone Lekima. That 1-2 not working for Labasa. Ryan David trying to take it away from Giri Kumbu. Now this is Giri at the back rather. He miscues it, but Jason Rokovudake will come in and collect. And unfortunately for Jason,
how crucial will this mistake be? Can Labasa turn it in their advantage and get things done here to at least get a point out of this one? As Jason Rokovudake, he just tried to do enough and deny that one from going outside.
The momentum took him out, and then the set piece opportunity. Lalangavesi, a left-footed attempt that is cleared. The cross in is cleared also. The header away from Turangalai only as far as Rex Naime. He tries to turn away from Turangalai. Jared Avok, and he has an attempt on the left foot, and that's deemed to be a foul by Mohammad Nizel. So it will be a free kick, and now this is prime real estate. This is a chance.
Corner kick.
Oh no, the free kick is not given. The way Torik and Delay was pointing, it appeared so that it was a free kick for that foul on Jared, or would be foul on Jared Avok, only to be given as a corner kick. Set piece opportunity nonetheless. Corner kick comes in, covering well at the near post. Header away by Turangalai, and Abhishek Deo was also in the mix. Now the urgency from Labasa. Matanasinga with a corner kick in. Cleared away by Suva. Akemi Ralulu. Matanasinga. Willie send across in. Siotame Kumbu blocks on the run. Hefty looking Samuela Dundru. Samuela. Oh, that's a good switch to Davi Randringai. He lets it run for the new man that has gone in for Suva. Now Dave away from one Labasa defender, away from the second, but only for the sliding challenge to come. and for the ball to be kicked out the field of play.
Great work the time from Faisal Ali, the man in the field of the bench, and then Davi Randringai. But before that, Samuel and Drunru, he knows that they are leading by a goal to nil, and it's 85 minutes completing here. So why rush? And he opted to keep possession to his toes, and look where they are. They have a corner kick.
Not a happy-looking Alvinson, still has a lot to say, sending in instructions from the sideline as the corner kick is sent in. Siotame Kumbu trying to reach for it. Chitoko Vulava with a block on his near post, or Eddie's near post. So that will be another corner kick. Jason Dow rushing across. Jared Avok rather comes to cover. The corner kick so floated in. Samuel Adundru with a miss kick. Asking Jason to stay back. Ramuyoro Takieta, but then didn't fall kindly for him to head it back to Jason, so he will clear. Ioane Matanasinga. Nigel. Johnny Lalanga Vesi will send it back. Chested down by Franz Datarongo. The foul from behind on Jared Avok. Dave Randringai will be called back. The referee Torik and Delay, bit of talking to, telling Dave to cut it out.
Gerard Evok knows he's playing one of the toughest match on the Fijian soil in the Fijian competition, and that is here at the Big Fiji Fest 2026 match day 1.
Jason guiding the four-man wall in front of Melvin Money, who's been given the task to send this free kick in. 3 men in the wall rather. Melvin decides to go straight at goal, and tell you what, that wasn't a bad attempt. All the firepower, but just not the direction, sending it away. So Jason and Ramiro to come away with a goal kick. Almost 87 played. So a little over 3 minutes to go in the second half in regulation time. Will be interesting to see how much more time we will be shown to be added on at the end of second half. Lalangavesi. Avok. A quick exchange between those two. Cross sent in. Head away from Turanga Lailai. Abhishek Deo. Not Abhishek, the new man that's gone in. Faisal Ali, he dropped it down for Giri Kumbu to clear. Now Dundu. Seems to have been an elbow used. Will be a yellow card to Samuel Dundu. '88th minute yellow card flashed to Dundru. Ioane Matanesinga at the receiving end. Daniela Wanga attending to him. Then worried about his fallen comrade on the ground. Bit of an elbow and some of the shoulder in there too from Samuela Dundru. So the medics rush onto the field of play once again. A chance for players to come to the sidelines, and one of the first ones to do so is Samuela Dundru. Get himself a bit of a break and a chance to also have a sip of water. Talking to the fourth official to say, I don't think I committed that foul. Should not have been a yellow card to me. We went into that.
Just a couple of minutes and then the added time will come in the way, and this result here makes it very, very interesting with the result in favor of Suva for now. Will Labasa be able to come in with the equalizer and the winner, or will it be Suva joining Lautoka, Ba and Rewa as the winners of match day 1 matches? And tomorrow this Suva team will face Rewa. They have won their match, and Suva here at the moment winning their match. And then at 6 p.m. the same group will be Navua and Labasa. Navua has lost their match to Rewa, and now Labasa is trailing to Suva. So will we have the two winners play at 2 p.m. and the two losers playing at 6 p.m.? Well, we still have time here for Labasa to make the changes on the scoreboard. Otherwise, that's how we are heading into match day 2.
Going by the performances of the teams in the National Soccer League, from where we are currently, with Suva leading Labasa by a goal to nil. Labasa will have to work all the more harder with Rewa and Navua for them to play against. That free kick in the context of this match, definitely not a good one that was sent in. Abhishek Dev has also had a grand game in defense.
Huge 8 minutes of added time has been displayed here. So we are going close to 100 minutes of football tonight.
90 played already, another 8 to go. Now Akemi Ralulu, the Suva, the Labasa, the extra Labasa captain, having an exchange, heated exchange with Siotame Kumbu.
Siotame clever out there and waited for something to come from Akemi Ralulu. But before that there was some clash with a Suva player down as well to the sideline. And that's where it all came from. Suva's Jason Dow was the one who was fouled, and now the referee will have some harsh words with Siotame Kumbu and Akemi Ralulu. How will that turn out to be as we watch what happened here? It is Akemi, hands there, pushing from both, and Jason dropped down with that one. So no cards, just a warning.
Yeah, no cards to Siotame Kumbu or Akemi Ralulu. Just a talking to by Tori Kandelai. Now Leki Mangonerau trying to send one in. On the left flank we go. The right flank for Labasa, Ryan David, not able to control it, and now tempers flaring. Tempers flaring once again. And this time around it's Iwane Matanasinga, and it's a Suva player that is taken to the ground.
Faisal Ali seems more like a dive unless it's proven otherwise.
Tori Kandelai will, I'm sure, have a chat with the assistant referee. He's the closest to the action. Torika already has a yellow card out. So that yellow card, will it be to the captain or is it for Matanasinga?
Actually, a replay of the earlier incident will confirm a lot of things. Iwane is down. Akemi Ralulu is there in number 14. But Faisal just coming up there in number 12. Yeah, there it is. As Faisal came in. A bit of a battle there on Iwane Matanasinga. Watch it here. Watch it here. The run. Do we have anything more? No, no. So far, no. Nothing yet. Just that shake there. No punch. So it's all good. And surely there was no swing, no fend, no punch. Just a hold. And that's where the card has not come out yet, or
the card has actually come out, and what we see Tori Kandelai holding is also a red card. So
who will get that one?
And there was a bit of a hold of the face of Faisal Ali from Iwane Matanasinga. The card is definitely out, but has it been flashed? That is the question. Iwane Matanasinga has already gone out of the field of play.
Looks like.
And it appears so that he might have been flashed a direct red card.
And that's why but he cannot be sitting there. If that's the case. Yeah, looks like Iwane has copped the red card. But getting the medics to come and attend to him. We'll get the confirmation soon. It happened on the other side of the field.
As the free kick is sent in. Coming out quickly, Jason away from Lekima. Iwane Matanisinga. So that will be another big blow for Extra Labasa. Tomorrow they are playing with Navua, and they will be missing Iwane Matanisinga if he has been flashed a direct red card. But there was also a yellow card in Torika Ndalai's hands. And another foul now called by the assistant referee.
This surely will not stop until the match stops. Cards keep coming out, and this time yellow
Ryan
card.
David.
Yeah, he cops that card. But again, we are getting the confirmation about Iwane Matanisinga.
Iwane Matanisinga was already on a yellow card, so that was a second
That's
yellow.
why she was holding the yellow
Yeah.
card and then the red card.
Yeah, so that was his marching orders after copped a second yellow for holding and a bit of shaking of Faisal Ali's face.
Makes it worse. They are down by a goal, now down by a man.
Faisal is the one that will send the cross in. Samuela Dundru was waiting. Jason Dow away from Ryan. Akemira Lulu on the charge. Franz Datarongo, he's got the running Melvin Money in support. Melvin, and then the Suva defenders will come back and clear.
The interesting part is the referee flashed a second yellow card. If that was for violent conduct, then it should have been a direct red, because then it matters. The number of matches they miss, the suspensions and the penalties, it also comes back whether it's a double yellow or a direct red card. The offense was surely that for a direct red card.
Tone Lalangavesi, wears the support, does well to turn away from Jason Dow. Lekima Ngonerau, Lekima thinking about lining one up, but then Jared Avok is the one that will receive the pass from Lekima. Seems like he has overrun the ball in the process, and he actually has done that. So relieving goal kick for Suva. 96, almost 96 and a half played. A minute and a half to go in the second half.
What an end we are getting for match day one of Big Fiji Fest 2026. Credit goes to both these teams here, Suva and Labasa. Suva, they came up with a plan and the plot. They stuck to it and they got the goal. They have been defending and they keep on attacking.
Faisal Ali, frustrated looking. Samuel Adundru asking Ali, why did you not come away with a pass? Play it. Should have played it to me or to the other Suva player in the box, that was Davi. Now on the counter once again. Still not, definitely not caught offside, but the clearance will come. Jared Avok now. Jared trying to find Franz Datarongo. He did get hold of Franz, but then the clearance from Suva. The match seesawing from one end to the other. And Ramiro Takayaka has done the unthinkable inside the box. He thought that he was sending it away and outside, but in fact he has nodded it on into his own goal mouth. A sorry looking Ramiro Takayaka. He has done everything absolutely well in this match so far. But right at the death, trying to make sure that he wasn't putting his team in any sort of danger. In fact, has pushed Suva off the edge, off the cliff. And that will be the equalizer. Ramiro Takieta, in trying to head the ball away and out for a corner, has in fact headed it into his own net. Unfortunately for Suva,
he will surely have a sleepless night tonight. Suva held the fort here from the opening whistle. They led, but at the end of the night, they have given a gift to Labasa, waiting for them at the end of the match. It is the goal, the own goal from the Rambi Islander, Ramiro Takiata, a gift for the night for Labasa. And that is the result that both the teams have produced.
I tell you what,
If it was going to hurt Ramiro Takiata conceding that own goal, it's going to sting him for the remainder of the night. As soon as we came back to restart the match, Tariq and Delay brought the match to a close, or the proceedings to a close. So at the full-time mark in the final game of match day 1, it is the host that survived a big scare from the capital city boys. It finishes 1-all, Suva 1 and Labasa 1. A quick rundown of the results from earlier in the day.